Hey everyone, it's me, NGC. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a movie called Migration. Now, basically, this is a movie that I watched a few months ago, but didn't really get around to reviewing, but I finally decided to talk about this movie since after a lot of thought, I think I should make this video and make a few shorter videos before I get into the actual big videos that I'm currently working on. So, I watched it in theaters a few months ago and thought it was an alright movie. And now I still think it's an alright movie. Like, this movie has been made by the same creators of Despicable Me, The Secret Life of Pets, basically Illumination. And Illumination is known for making mixed films. They can either make like a hit film but also a miss film, so it's kind of in between. Like, they could be hit or miss or something like that. But this movie is actually alright. Sure, it's another generic adventure or trip kind of movie, but I still think it works better than this broken movie, but I don't know. This movie was still alright. So basically, for this video, I'm going to be talking about elements of this video, like the plot, the characters, like basically what happens in a future film. Now, also, these review videos are going to be a lot different upcoming since, like, my few review videos, I feel like they haven't been really that good. Like, I don't think they're bad in any way or shape or form, but they're also really not that good either. So, that is why from now on, these review videos are going to be more edited and will be a lot longer than just a minute or two reviewing, because that's not an actual review video. This is going to be an actual review video. Now, all of that out of the way, let's begin. Alright, let's talk about the plot first. Alright, let's see. So there is this duck family that wants to go on an adventure, but the overprotective duck father guy, I don't really remember any of their names, doesn't want to go because it's dangerous. Yeah, we definitely haven't have a lot of overprotective parents throughout these years, but still, after hearing out his dad, who was voiced by the same voice actor of The Walks from The Walks movie, if you remember that movie, I don't know if you do, but I kind of liked it. Still, though, like, the dad doctor finally decides to go on an adventure, and they get into a lot of wacky mischief until they finally reach their destination at the end of the movie. Actually, this is kind of like the wrong hall, but at least the wrong hall was like a lot worse, given that like none of the original voice actors came besides the original like directors and kind of editors. I don't really know. I don't really pay attention to the behind the scenes, but like still though, like this movie like plot was actually alright. It's kind of similar to a lot of Illumination's films, and it just feels like another generic Illumination plot. But this one was actually alright. I enjoyed a lot of mischief that happened in this adventure, and the mischief turning into like actual points of the movie. Like it actually made sense, honestly. Anyway, now that we talked about the plot, let's talk about the characters. Alright, let's talk about the characters, specifically the voice actors. I think the voice actors did a pretty good job with their roles. I don't know who voiced who, but the only one I recommend was like the guy who voiced the Lorax and the dad from Matilda. I don't know his name. I really need to figure out these names, but still, I think the voice actors did a pretty good job, and the characters were actually enjoyable. Like the Duck family was enjoyable. I really enjoyed the parrot, the Uncle like Duck was actually pretty enjoyable, and like I really enjoyed the like villain. Like he was actually pretty good. I mean, he's kind of pointless since his motive is not really that deep. Since like his motive is the ducks causing a bit of mischief in this restaurant, but that's really it. It's kind of a useless motive, just him being angry, and he doesn't really compare to a lot of villains like Death or like Tyrone and DreamWorks, but he's an alright villain, and I will give props. I wish he actually talked though, like the humans. I don't really know if any humans talked. Maybe that was the whole point, but still. Also, quick little rant, it's not a problem with the movie, but why did the brother duck have a crush on another duck when this was only happened at the beginning and end of the movie, where at the end we'll remember, oh yeah, that's something that happened in this movie. I almost forgot. But it's alright, even though they could have done a lot more with this one. Anyway, now that we talked about the characters, let's talk about... Now on to the movie itself. I will name all the positives before I get into the negatives. Alright, so the movie itself, the plot was alright, the characters were pretty enjoyable, and there were a lot of funny moments. As for the negatives, on the other hand, look, they could have done a lot more with this movie, like I said. It had a lot of good connections, but they kind of wasted it until at the very end when they finally reminded us, oh yeah, that happened in the movie. Also, there was kind of a lot of fill in this video where some scenes dragged on a bit and they could have rolled it down, but it was alright. This movie overall was alright, so on a scale, I'll give it a 6 out of 10, aka 3 stars. Yes, this is how I'm gonna rate movies from now on when I do reviews on movies. So yeah. Also, I'll update the other reviews I did on movies since why not? For Elemental, I'm giving that a 5 out of 10, aka 2.5 stars. And then for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I give that, my opinion kind of changed a bit. I give that a 7 out of 10, aka 3.5 stars. And for the Bad Guys movie, I give that a 8 out of 10, aka 4 out of 5 stars. And for the Chicken Run movie, that's a 4.5 out of 5 stars, aka a 9 out of 10. And for the second movie, aka the sequel, I give that an 8 out of 10. Slightly worse, but still enjoyable, aka 4 out of 5 stars. And then for the Dive with Big Kid Cabin Fever animated movie, I give that a 7 out of 10, aka 3.5 out of 5 stars. And then for the Inside Out movie, I give that an 8 out of 10, aka 4 stars. Then for the Megamind movie, I give that a 4.5 out of 5 stars, aka a 9 out of 10. And that's basically it. Overall, that is my review on migration and update on the other reviews videos that I did for other movies. So yeah, if you want to know what I did for that, that is all up here. If I missed a few, then they are still up here. I'm sorry for that, but yeah, they are updated. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review video as much as it was fun to make this video. I know, I should have made this video sooner, but, I didn't really feel like reviewing this movie until I did the 2024 movies review video, which I will do by the end of the year, but I finally decided to make this video since I want to make shorter videos before I get into the big projects, which I'm currently working on. Anyways, this was an alright illumination film. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all for the 2024 video that I'll do at the end of the year. Can't wait to see you then. Let's see, what do we have to look forward to? Madam Web. Making mine too. All